I took our bird out of the package, and now this is where it gets tricky for some of those that are stressing about the turkey. There are two things you need to get out of the turkey. One, you need to get out the neck. Now this is the neck, and you can use this, boil it up and make some great turkey stock if you want to do for gravy or add extra flavorings in, let's say, stuffing. The other thing you have to get out is this nice little pack right here. Yeah, it's probably a bad idea. This is the giblets or giblets, however you say it. But you can certainly cook this up and add it in all the different things that you're cooking. In my house, it goes in the trash. Gross. But you want to make sure that everything else is out in case your turkey has added parts. But now what we're going to do is we've got the cavity of the turkey, if you can see this. We want to be sure we are stuffing this full of veggies. We're going to stuff it with the carrots, onions, and celery, as well as put a few stalks on the bottom. So let's get started. We'll go ahead and stuff it with some carrots that we have. Sorry about that. You have to do it. This is my real cooking. We're going to cut up these celery. Again, we're not going to eat this celery. This is just to add the aroma and the flavorings to our little turkey bird. And again, this is a small one. I'm going to stuff it in there, shove it. Good? Now let's get our carrots, and I'm just using baby carrots. And I want to tell you today that these carrots were buy one, get one free. So I spent $1.69 on 2 bags. So I'll use a half a bag here to stuff it. The other half I'll use on a veggie tray. And then the other whole bag, I'll make some dilled carrots. So this today, right now, is the best time to be shopping. And now let's get our onions. We definitely need to get our onions in there. Okay, I cut my onion. I didn't want you to have to sit and wait for me. As you can see also, I do my turkey in the sink. And I do that, one, because if I need to throw stuff away like that, it's not going to cross-contaminate over my counters. And once this is finished, I can move this right into the pan, lift it up, and take all of that and throw it in the trash. Of course, I'm going to bring my trash to the sink so that I don't tote it all over the floor. But what I use is a red onion. I'm going to use half for the turkey and the other half for some stuffing and green beans, whatever it is that you're cooking. But we don't need small slices for the turkey, so this is about it. And we're just going to break it apart. And we're going to stuff some in here. We are also going to stuff it in the bag. Let me put. What we need to do now is we've got our turkey stuffed. Now we need to do our bag, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. Again, this is a large bag. It can be used for pot roast to turkeys, whatever you choose. And you just put it right in here. Da-da-da. And then I am cooking this in a foil pan. All right, we have our turkey inside our roasting bag. And I have a couple pieces of celery underneath it just to lift it up so that the bottom just doesn't get so soft and tender that it shreds apart. And that way the gravy that it is, when this is finished, I can add a couple tablespoons of flour and just kind of mix it right in this bag. Keeps the mess self-contained. Now let's make this the sauce that we're going to use to baste it with. Now I've got just over a half a stick of butter. I use the other half, I set the other half aside, and we're going to add our ingredients. Now we're going to add about a tablespoon, and again, this is not exact science here. We're going to do about a tablespoon of sage. We're going to do about a tablespoon of garlic salt. That way I'm not going to add any salt, but this has it in it, but a tablespoon of garlic salt, and this flavor I love, so I'm actually going to make sure that I fill this up. And one thing you might want to do is if you haven't used your seasonings in a while, it may be a good idea to buy fresh. In fact, I was at the store today, 10 different seasonings for $10. That means they were $1 a piece, obviously. But hello, that is such a super duper deal that I definitely need to go before the end of the week. And now is the time to do it, as you know. So we've got this. Now we're going to add the other half a pack of onion mix that I had, and go check out that video, seriously. Let's put this in here. Ooh, and this flavor, the house smells amazing, which is part of it, but this is also going to be an awesome flavoring on the turkey. Now we're going to do about 1/8 of a cup, maybe a splash more. This is a 1/4 cup, but I'm filling it a little bit higher, of steak sauce. And it can be any brand, and this is optional. This part is up to you. We want our turkey, this adds a nice golden flavor, or a golden color. It has a browning agent in it, so it actually will make our turkey look fantastic but it also has that kick if you've ever had it. We love that kick, so we're using it. Then we're going to do about a 1/4 cup of white wine, and that's it. I'm going to use my spoon to just stir this up, and as you're cooking your turkey, you are going to want to baste it maybe once or twice. Because you're doing a turkey bag, it's going to keep the moisture in, just like when you're crock potting. So it's not something that you do have to watch, but if you want to keep the moisture and keep the flavorings, it's more about the flavorings, because the turkey is going to cook just fine the way it is. But if you want the flavorings over the entire turkey, you will need to do this. Just kind of coat it periodically. All right, so I've got a little tiny basting brush because I'm working inside the bag. You can use any basting brush, or of course use your hands, which in my case is probably faster. And if you don't want to do that as well, then feel free to use a napkin. Just fold it around your hands and rub it, or rubber gloves. So many choices. But we're going to rub our little baby turkey nice and tight, just like this, all over. Oh, you're going to be so tasty. Okay, I've used half of it. I don't think you need to watch me, so I keep turning you off. But I do want to tell you, because I've coated most of the turkey already. However, you want to get up under the skin if you can. So just lift the skin with your brush or your hand and get up under what you're able to, so that you can get those flavors, because the flavors, as this cooks, it's going to seep down to the bottom, so everything is going to eventually get coated and yummy and tasty. Now, I've got this left, and everything else has been coated on my little turkey. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pour this and just baste it just like that. Oh, yeah. Whatever is left. And I've got these good seasonings here. I'm not wasting it, because I'm telling you, this flavoring is fantastic. Let's get it in there. Get your hands dirty. It's Thanksgiving. We're thankful we have hands. We're thankful we can cook, so we might as well get dirty while we're doing it. Perfect. There is our tasty bird ready to come out. We've cut the turkey bag, the cooking bag, open, so you can see that it's still golden brown. It's absolutely fabulous. You can see also here that there's tons of drippings to make gravies, to add into anything that you're cooking as a broth. And I wanted to show you this. I started to pull the skin. It is so tender. Do you see how this just is like pulling away? Beautiful. And I'm telling you, it tastes awesome. You can see how we've stuffed the turkey. Everything's cooked. Now, you're not going to eat that, but it still looks beautiful. My house smells amazing. This was a simple way to get a turkey done for your family during the holidays. So you guys have a fabulous holiday season with your family. Enjoy every moment. Visit us at facebook.com/tlfamily and send us a picture of your bird, as well as see our blog at todaysliving.net for a ton of shopping tips and tricks to get you through the holiday season. See you soon.